Hey guys. Hey everyone. Welcome to McKellar Motivational Monday. My name is Danica McKellar. Every Monday we get together and talk about something that's going to make our weeks a little better, our lives a little better, hopefully. And we just get together and chat for a few minutes. So come on in. Come on everyone. I know, so I'm on Periscope right now and Facebook Live at the same time. Tell me where you are watching from. Kentucky? Hey guys, I see some little emojis coming in. D-Squad, yes. Oh, thank you for the super heart, Mike. North Carolina, very cool. Hey Keith. Minnesota, St. Louis, Houston, nice. New York. Berlin, wow. Illinois, Ohio, Mexico, nice. I've like basically no makeup on, so it's a different kind of look, you know, but that's okay. Louisiana. Hey Tracy from Ohio, Tampa, Florida, Birmingham, New York, Toronto, very cool, Portland, Oregon. I love Toronto. I shot a movie there. The Valentine's Day movie was shot in Toronto. Thank you, Teresa. Or Tracy. I think it was Tracy. Oh, thanks so much. Somebody told me that I looked tired, so I felt compelled to remind you guys that I'm a human being, and I have a little bit of mascara on, a little bit of gloss, but not much. Thanks, guys. So we have a few minutes today, not a long time, but I wanted to talk about a simple concept. Look, most of the time, the stuff we talk about are pretty simple concepts, but they're things that we need reminding of. At least I need reminding of sometimes, and I'm sure we all do. We're going to talk about finding the silver lining, making the best of it, because let's face it, there's a lot of times where we are in situations that are not exactly what we wanted them to be. Happens to all of us. And for me, it helps to remember that there is a silver lining and you have to look for it. Just the other day it's been really cold in Los Angeles, like really cold. And we had these huge big rain clouds. And I was showing my son, I said, have you ever heard the expression of finding the silver lining? Because we were looking at these clouds and it literally had this super bright white, silverish white line all around the edge of this really dark cloud. I said, that's it right there. That is why people talk about a silver lining, because no matter what's going on, there is a way to find something. Typically, I mean, I'm not going to say always. Most of the time, there is a way to find an upside, where there's a way to find some path to making the best of it, whatever it is. A good friend of mine named Jonathan Bennett, who I love dearly. I've done 2 Lifetime movies with him. His dad passed away a few years back, but he used to talk about his dad all the time. He still does. And his dad, no matter what was going on, his dad would say, well, look at it this way. And find some little nugget, some little thing that was positive about it. When was it? Thursday, I shot, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I shot this special for Hallmark Channel for the Spring Fling movies. So on March 10th, on Hallmark Channel, it's like a half-hour, I think it's a half-hour special, I'll be introducing all of these spring movies. Actually, it's called Spring Fever this year. All the Spring Fever movies. And I had to wear this, I wore this beautiful green dress. We shot it in Palos Verdes, and it was freezing. I mean, it was freezing. There was an icy wind, and it was just almost unbearable. It was so cold, and all the crew were wearing big coats and hats and stuff. Yes, Linda, everyone was in coats. If you actually, my most recent Instagram post was of me shooting that, and I show you some really pretty pictures of how it looked, and then this picture of me with a coat in between takes, and the crew behind me is bundled up. And I like, what's the silver lining? I'm like, well, I'm not going to get sleepy. I'm alert. And you know what? It's going to move right along. Like, everyone is going to do their jobs really efficiently because we all are looking forward to getting inside. And even though you might say, well, yeah, but that doesn't compare. It would be better if it weren't so cold. And yes, it's true. It would have been better if it hadn't been so cold. But it doesn't mean that you can't find the silver lining anyway. It doesn't mean it's not still worth it to look for something positive. It's worth it. It's worth it, you guys. I want to hear anything, any stories that you guys have, or any like little thing, like something that it will keep you on your frozen toes. Any experience that you guys have had that you found a silver lining on. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult because there aren't many characters you have. But I'd like to hear how you guys find the silver lining. In the meantime, I'll look for questions to answer. Mary, me too. You loved your flowers. That's fantastic. She's referring to, so when Very, Very Valentine, my Hallmark Channel movie, aired February 10th, we did a contest on Twitter. There was a lot of live tweeting going on, and I think it was 10 winners got a signed little Valentine's card from me and flowers. Hallmark Channel helped me do it. They're the ones who paid for the flowers. They're so sweet. It was their idea to add the flowers to it, and I just love Hallmark Channel so much. I can't even stand it. They're great. We did this contest, and so Mary, I'm so glad that you enjoyed your flowers. I saw a lot of really nice tweets, people sending me pictures of their flowers, and they were excited. You use a wheelchair nowadays, and the silver lining is that you no longer have to wait in line at theme parks, Lisa. That's great. I mean, that's a great way. Find those things. It's hard to find silver linings because you tend to think negatively, Mike. You know what? Your girlfriend broke up with you, silver lining, not you're saving money. Yeah, you pick what you can, find what you can. Those are great examples. So somebody was saying they have a hard time because being positive because they tend to think so negatively. Thinking positively is a skill that requires practice. It doesn't come naturally to anybody, I don't think, because we live in a world that your dog makes you smile. That's great, no matter what's going on, right? We live in a world that tells us that we need products and things to be happy. And so as long as that's the case, we're going to be in a mental state of I don't have enough. I don't have enough to be happy because look at all these ads telling me everything that I need. So you have to fight against that. And it's all of our jobs to train our brains to find positive things. Let me quickly check on the time because I probably have to wrap it up in a minute. Yeah, I have to wrap it up in a minute. Sorry, it has to be a little bit shorter today. Walk the Golden Gate. Can I see more? It won't let me see more. Larry, I'm so sorry. I can't read the end of your story. I can only see that you walked. Oh, okay, there you go. Being alive is the silver lining. Yes, right. If you guys get into if somebody gets into an accident and there's a life-changing injury because of it, the silver lining could have been worse. I mean, that's something that, you can always remind yourself of. Someone else has it worse right now. Somebody else has it worse, and so what can I do to appreciate what I have? And then, of course, the next step is how can I make it better for other people who don't have it don't have it as good as I do. All right, you guys, I have to take off. I have to get on with my day. I love the fact that we can get together. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your follows and your shares. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the best. I want to hear more stories. If you can tweet me about how you find the silver lining, I would love that. I love to extend these things on Twitter afterwards if we can. And I will be in touch this week on Instagram with Instagram stories and Twitter and Facebook as well. So I hope I get to see you guys there. And thank you for all of you guys who are buying my book and sending me pictures of kids with the books. I love it. 10 Magic Butterflies is the book I'm referring to, but any of them. I love hearing from you guys about those books. It keeps me going. All right, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching the Danny Cam. Bye.